Know that your efforts are appreciated.
Take home Windhelm's finest.
Working in Windhelm is great. I get to see
Everyone says
close.
the finest weapons and armor. Whether it's armor you need or a new blade, come see me.
I couldn't ask for a better teacher than Owengo.
Assorted fruits and vegetables.
A word of advice, don't buy discounted armor.
Cookware, knives, and other goods from home, all at reasonable prices.
Can't just throw the big logs on the fire. Gotta have the little bits, too.
My job's simple enough. The dead don't really complain much. prickly wind help is cold, so the dead don't rot as quickly. Sometimes the burial has to wait for the ground to thaw. Hear my prayers, Patrick.
Alright guys, so I did a little grinding on my smithing and it didn't work out. I still can't smith things beyond superior. It looks like I need another perk to lower that level a little bit so I can do that. My dog Frank is super interested in what I'm doing right now. I am in Windhelm. Earlier in my playthrough, like right when I started, I got attacked by a Dark Brotherhood assassin. And so I worked that into my backstory. A little bit of criminal activity in my family's past has put a contract out for me. So I heard the rumor that Aventus Aretino was trying to contact the Dark Brotherhood. Many of you have probably played this quest before. But my character is about to interact with him if I can get in his house. Up. No. As you can see, I'm not very good at lockpicking. But there we go.
How long must I do this? I keep praying, Night Mother. Why won't you answer me?
Little psycho kid over here.
Sweet mother, send your child unto me, for the sins of the unworthy must be baptized in blood and fear. Sweet mother, send your child unto me, for the sins of the unworthy must... You've come at last! I knew you would! It worked! I knew you'd come! I just knew it! I did the Black Sacrament over and over with the body and the things, and then you came! An assassin from the Dark Brotherhood!
I am not.
Of course you are! I prayed, and you came, and now you'll accept my contract!
Contract?
My mother, she died. I'm all alone now. So they sent me to that terrible orphanage in Riften. Honor Hall! The headmistress is an evil, cruel woman. They call her Grella the Kind. But she's not kind. She's terrible to all of us. So I ran away and came home and performed the Black Sacrament. Now you're here, and you could kill Grella the Kind.
All right.
Please hurry. To be honest, I'm kind of lonely here. As much as I hated getting sent to Honor Hall, I really miss my friends there.
So we're gonna go kill this lady. Yeah, this is kind of a dark quest, as you might imagine, with the Dark Brotherhood. I've actually never ever played a Dark Brotherhood quest line. I need this. I find it super hard to play as a bad character. I would like to do the Dark Brotherhood quest. I'm going the wrong way. Alright? Yeah. I need this. Why? Okay, where's Honor Hall? Looks like a map. Yeah, as much as I love these games, there's so much, so there's just no way that I've ever had time to complete every part of them. I don't actually see Honor Hall on here, which is kind of annoying. As we all know, Skyrim and all Bethesda games can be a little buggy. So I will tell you, I have played the Thieves Guild. I love the Thieves Guild. Typically I play a rogue, at least for a little bit of my playthrough. And the pit. So the pit is actually part of this mod that I have on that restores cut content from Skyrim. I have not been there, but it is an arena, of sorts. Oh, I completely forgot that Grella the Kind is in Riften. I probably because I wasn't paying attention. Which is convenient because I need to go to Faldar's Tooth here. And I am retrieving a fragment of Wuthrod, a two-handed axe that the ancient Nord hero Ysgramor used to slay the elves when he first arrived in Tamriel. That is part of the Companion's quest line. So, I think I'm gonna take a cart to Riften so my horse reappears. And then I will kill Greylod the Kind, and I will do the dungeon where Wuthrod is, which I also think has its own little quest. So yeah, I read Conan the Barbarian #7 from Marvel today. I really liked it. It's, again, just like the last Savage Sword issue. It's more sword and sandal. Just the sword part of Sword and Sorcery. There's no weird, but I liked it. I liked it a lot. Part of that could
pardon
be...
me. Was I in your
I
way?
don't want to buy a horse.
Sometime.
I can change my
I hope
horse's
someday we'll get...
saddle.
Of course.
Interesting. I wish that I could see them.
All right, then.
But that's okay.
Need a ride?
It was very sentimental. I think it was a very sentimental comic follow up to Queen of the Black
Where do you
Coast.
want to go?
I want to go to Riften.
Climb and back, and we'll be off.
Oh, climbing back.
It's almost getting downright hot.
Conan is still in mourning over the loss of his first love. Not to say that I necessarily think that he loves Zenobia any less, but there was something special about his relationship with Billet and Conan. And we get a little bit of that in the comic. It might have to do with I just watched Endgame for the first time yesterday. It was a great movie. I've seen every Marvel movie in theaters. There's no I'm hungry and I'm tired, and it is 8:04 p.m.
Well, you found the right place.
So I super enjoyed. Still peckish. I super enjoyed it. I don't want to spoil anything, but I think it's pretty obvious that there's some deaths in the Marvel Universe as far as that goes. And seeing all those characters kind of complete their arcs or begin new arcs, it was a tearjerker sometimes. So the sentimentality of the comic may have played off that a little bit.
New around Riften? Take my advice.
So yeah, good stuff. If you're into comics, I suggest checking it out. I totally understand there are people that prefer to wait the trade paperback.
Working at the Riften.
Huh? Get out of my way, dude. Understandable. Get them all probably together for cheaper than I'm getting them, but I gotta do my due diligence, and I've got to deliver the reviews, because I like to imagine some people read them. All right, killing Grelod the Kind. Let's see what's
Those who
going
shirk
on.
their duties will get an extra beating. Do I make myself clear?
Yes,
Grelod.
And one more thing. I will hear no more talk of adoptions. None of you riffraff is getting adopted, ever. Nobody needs you. Nobody wants you. That, my darlings, is why you're here. Why, you will always be here until the day you come of age and get thrown into that wide, horrible world. Now, what do you all say?
We love you, Grella. Thank you for your kindness.
That's better. Now scurry off, my little gutter snipes.
This lady's terrible. I have a soft spot for kids. I don't have any, but I'm a teacher, so I spend all my time with them.
What do you want? You have no
Oh, I
business
thought-
being in here.
Ever since Aventus left, Grella's been even meaner than you.
Aretino? Why, that little bastard. You tell him I'm coming for him, and when I find him, it'll be the beating of his miserable life.
I'm really afraid of Grella.
You're an awful
When
person.
Aventus escaped, she was so mad. I got double the business that time.
Someone has killed Grella!
Grella is dead. Aventus did it.
Hooray!
This is
Grella
creepy,
the
too.
kind is dead at last. We're saved! Yay!
Aventus really did it. He got the Dark Brotherhood to kill old Grella.
Hurrah! Hurrah!
I yield! I yield!
We love you, Dark
This lady
Brotherhood.
yields. Due to survival mode, I am tired. I realize that I am not going to be able to go to retrieve the piece of Wuthrod. Because when I sleep here, I'm going to be taken by the Dark Brotherhood, and they're going to try to recruit me, but they are in for a surprise.
If you've got the coin, you've
Got
come
some
to the
lizard
right
people.
place. Pull up a seat.
Aha, a fellow Nord.
If you've got the coin, you're welcome here.
Empire.
Otherwise,
So,
hit the
the Elder
road.
Scrolls is not a low magic setting.
Take a look.
Obviously, there's a lizard woman that owns a bar, and she's selling me food. But, that being said, I'm gonna buy your... Oh, this is my food. I'm gonna buy a piece of bread, cooked beef. That is... Buy that too. Ooh, running low on money from my, my smithing endeavors. We have salt. Oh, yeah. Salt is super important in survival because you need to cook food to stay full.
Sure thing.
Sleep
It's
is
yours for a
important.
day.
As a werewolf, I do not get complete rest.
I'll show you to
So I'm
your
always a
right
little
this
bit
way.
tired, which I think
You
is
look like
kind
you could
of
use
cool.
a drink. What do you say to some
Um,
cheap mead? Yeah,
But,
what do you want?
Yeah, anyway,
If this is about the
Tamriel is
meadery,
not a low
we can
magic
talk later.
setting.
New in
But
town, eh?
I
Here for
do
the fishing,
think
I guess.
Skyrim in
I presume you're
particular
bothering me
did
for
a
a good
great
reason.
job of maybe making the magic feel a little more scary. Skyrim's kind of a dark place. You deal with a lot of necromancy, stuff like that.
Let me know if there's
And
anything else you need.
as a culture, the Nords they don't revel in magic like maybe the Dark Elves do. So this isn't gonna work, but I'm gonna sleep for 12 hours. Let's see. They don't revel in magic like the Dark Elves did in Morrowind. There aren't a ton of casters and stuff like there were in Oblivion. There are casters usually. Oh, I didn't get kidnapped. Okay. Interesting. Maybe it'll happen. Maybe it'll happen later. Well fed. But yeah, Skyrim's magic does seem scarier to
what
me
in the
than
name
it
of
did in
Oblivion
previous
you
installments of
Yeah, what do
the
you want? If this is
of the
about
series. Although Daggerfall,
You look
mostly
like you could
because
use a
of its
drink.
difficulty,
what do you say to some cheap
did not
food
like
is the
seem
best
fairly
in
low
all of
magic
Skyrim.
as far as like spellcasters. They didn't appear as enemies all that often. There's an arcane university in Oblivion for people to learn magic. The Mages Guild is ever present. That's not really the case in Skyrim, so So it does have a more low magic feel, unless of course you play as a caster. I will say you can't beat Morrowind for atmosphere. My horse should be around here somewhere. There you are. The atmosphere of Morrowind, I think is second to none. The world is alien and strange, and you feel like an outsider. Do I have to go talk to him again? Is that what? I can't do it. Oh yeah, I gotta tell him. Maybe that's what triggers it. Okay, then I am definitely going to this dungeon over here to complete the Loot Fraud quest. Yeah, the atmosphere of Morrowind with the mushrooms and the insects and the reptile enemies, the volcanoes, all of that stuff, super interesting and unique. I'm hoping Elder Scrolls 6 goes back to some of that alien feel. A lot of Skyrim feels very familiar. More forests. Yeah, we've got some jagged peaks and there's some influences of other cultures and stuff, but overall it's still a human-centric game world, which, you know, you'd think I'd love as a sword and sorcery fan. But I really liked the alien feeling of walking through Vardenfell. I already freed this this town of their spider problem. Am I going the right way? I am not going the right way. I'm following the wrong. This happens a lot. Uh-oh. If you haven't played Skyrim in a while, they did do some updates. This is not a mod. You can fight on horseback. It's sometimes a little wonky. Your horse can die, which I feel like it's... Okay, yeah, I got it. You can also shoot bows from horseback, although you don't get the benefit of the crosshair, which I think is kind of silly. Because it's super hard to aim without it. Is this where I'm going? No, it's Fort Greenwall. Okay, I'm gonna keep going. I did put a mod that makes the horses better. They run longer and they run a little faster. Or sprint longer and they run faster. Bear. Oh, 2 bears. Oh, I'm running. Keep running. Okay. Vertical strike. Ooh. Horses always did move a little wonky, especially on tight corners. Missed there. Luckily, the bears were slower than me. Got it. Now, I am going to take the bear pelts because I'm so low on money. That was exciting. Oh, I should take the bear claws. That's okay. Bear pelt. Whoop! Look, it's fun. I have not discovered. Discovered Mary Fair Farm. Done. Okay. classic Elder Scrolls animations, just like romble stopping over rocks, jumping up and down mountains, which is why I really hope they add in climbing again. The geography could use it. And I think it would make for more dynamic distance travel. Right. Oh. Alright. Okay. Oh, the silver hand. So the silver hand are werewolf hunters. I actually think I'm gonna go into the east one here, as long as I can figure out. No, I don't think I can get up. I think I have to go. Really like to shoot down with arrows. Okay, I gotta find another way in. That does not have a way in. I want to go in beast form until I got a clear shot. Oh well. Since you have reduced carry capacity in survival, I don't loot as much. I never was big on like taking everything. Just what's efficient to sell, so I don't like breath. Okay. Am I missing something?
So you're the one killing all my wolves. And I die for that.
Okay, he goes up. See if he kills me. He might kill me before I transform. Okay, now let me fight him. Okay. That was bad. My part. Okay. Bloodlust extended. So with the Dawn Guard expansion, you get perks for being a werewolf or a vampire. And I might fight it here. Yep, gonna bite it. That was bad. I shouldn't have done that. Shouldn't have done that. But to level up being a werewolf, you have to eat people's hearts, which is pretty metal. And then you get to pick perks, and there's like generic things like clawing things more powerfully, but you can also like summon packs of wolves or other werewolves. Let's see where it drops me off here, because I should do better than that. Oh, back here. That's okay. Sorry, guys. But like I said earlier, I'm not very good at video games. So this is what we get. This is what we get. Hopefully I won't get lost this time. I'm going to that marker over there. And I'm just gonna cut this way. Since I already biffed it. Oh, there's the bears again. I'm not gonna waste my time on the bears. Just gonna keep riding. Keep riding. I gotta figure out how to get in to this. So if you haven't played for a long time, or maybe there's so much in these games that you might not notice. Those foxes that run around, about half the time, if you follow them, they'll lead you to something. Like whether it be a dungeon or a chest or something nearby. Usually something beneficial or something to do, which is kind of cool. Okay, so let's try this again. We got the wolves. One shot them bad boys.
You're dead.
Okay.
Stab
Oh, the door's right over there. I completely missed it. I'm gonna... Ridiculous. Ridiculous. Okay. Going in. Baldar's Tooth. I still think I'm gonna go Beast Form. If I die again, like a noob, it'll just drop me off at this door, which is okay for me. They're like, what was that? It's a monster! Power attack of a werewolf knock things down, which I think is awesome. Okay. Attack that one through the door. There's an orc around here somewhere. Sorry, Scott Odin. I'm almost done with this book I'm reading called 7 Deadly Wonders by Matthew Riley, and I gotta say, everything about it is something that I should like, but it's not that great. I wish it was. Oh god. Okay, thank you. It's kind of poorly written, and I know I'm not an expert on grammar or structure or anything, but some of it's really juvenile. Lots of exclamation points for emphasis, which I think is silly. Like, it should be conveyed better. I'm actually kind of excited to finish it because I am going to be reading, is it Twilight of the Gods? Or is it A Gathering of Ravens? The first Scott Odin novel that actually stars an orc, and you probably remember Scott Odin from our interview with him. So these guys are like watching these wolves fight. My money's on the snow wolves, but in reality, my money is on them. I don't know if I can open doors. So werewolves don't have the benefit of, so I can't loot things, and I can't open doors. Oh, maybe I can't open doors. I couldn't open that other door. Weird. I'm tall enough I don't need to swim. Is there a lever? Probably. My bloodlust might run out. It's also kind of hard to aim your swing. They're wide, and you have long arms, and this rat. Dead. Okay, that has nothing. The rock there. This intrigues me. Am I missing something? Because this is opened with a lever or a chain. And usually, they're not far. Did I... Oh, it's this right here. I can activate that. Because you don't need hands for that. Cool. Here we go. Open the wooden door. There's a coin purse back there. Didn't stand a chance.
Someone there?
Yes, someone's there. Oh no! Sometimes you do this like lunge attack where you like just rip out the dude's throat, and that's what happened there. But oh yeah, there we go. I got an arrow in my face. It's normal. Completely normal. Hopefully I get a perk point from all of this. These guys eat a lot of raw meat. It's kind of weird. I mean, as I eat the heart of someone. Kind of hungry. Okay. Looks like that guy was attempting to cook something. Down through here. Yeah, this is back where I came. Don't mind me, just a big monster rolling around. Dead end. Oh, this probably leads back to the beginning. Oh, I can't look at the map. Totem of Ice Brothers. Werewolf Totem of Brotherhood Howl calls ice wolves. Extended range is what they're not. Okay. So you have all these like werewolf themed things. I'm just gonna do that. Because eventually you can feed off anything that's not a robot or undead. So that's cool. They don't give you as much health, but yeah, I'm pretty sure I axed everybody in here. Just gotta find my way out. Is it down here? I feel like it's down here. Oh! I tried to move, but I'm a big clumsy werewolf. Oh. Boom. So the Silver Hand are the main antagonist in the quest line. That is a trap, if I've ever seen one. It's gonna make a big man if they come down.
Tell you what, you start running. Snap you in the back.
Arrgh. Traps all over here. This is a really long fort. Probably shortcuts. Maybe not. I don't know. without being able to look at the map. Oh yeah, shortcut. I've been here before. This was early in the level. Okay. Oh. Torture racks. Yeah, the Silver Hand do not like werewolves, although they seem to be indiscriminate in their torture and whatnot. Found an innocent person in their in one of their lairs earlier. Ah, I see. Here we go. Just try not to fall off. They also have this howl ability, and it scares them. God, I have so many arrows in my face.
It's so much easier to read.
This is a massacre. Hwah! You can also do this. Let's see if I can do it. No. This is your run, and then you can like do this big leap that I completely bit. There's still one here. Where are you? I don't want to fall back down, because then I'm going to have to go through that big whole dungeon again, and that would be redonk. So my quest item is in there. Somewhere. Not exactly sure how to... Oh! My beast power's running out. That's okay. Here it goes. And I'm back. Oh, and I lost a bunch of health because monsters get more health. Heal a little bit. Ah. Nope. Oh yeah, upstairs. I will get there. And that guy up there will die. I changed to an orcish sword because it gave me a little more strength. What? Okay, here we go. I'm clearly lost all the time, which is a lot like me in real life. I'm sure some of you out there can relate, not ever knowing what you're doing. Ever. Wolf. Do-do-do-do-do. Where are you? I know you're up here. Go up here. Are we gonna have this? Okay. I don't know where the dude is. But there's my fragment of Wuthrod. It's a screaming elf. Need that, need that. Sell that. Sweet. He's down here. Just rolls of paper. Something's writing. It's very productive of them. I know this guy's somewhere. I can't even see him. Is he down there? Oh, he's down there. I don't know if this is gonna work, but Nords have this battle cry power that makes them run. A little bit of cheating. Strategy.
That's your best, huh?
But I don't want to get killed again.
No more.
Bye. Sliding down. Can I carry that? 26. Oh, I can't carry it. Oh my gosh. Okay, so I'm gonna give him back. Dump that. Dump that. Alright, there we go. 71. We'll just head back to town and sell. Alright guys, well I think I'm gonna get on with the rest of my day here. I hope you at least mildly enjoyed living vicariously in the world of Tamriel through me. My hair sticking out of my helmet. So yeah. I hope you guys have a great roguish day.